Respectfully, I disagree with this comment, and investment fees are actually very important and something we should be focusing on because they can make all the difference in our investment returns. Let me show you what I mean. Let's compare how much you'll pay in investment fees and how that will impact your rate of return among three common ways to invest. The first way is to use a financial advisor, the second way is to use a robo-advisor, and the third way is to invest on your own through a low-cost brokerage firm like Vanguard. Method one is to invest through a financial advisor, which is by far the most expensive way to invest, and I personally think that most people don't need financial advisors and can do it themselves unless you have really complex personal finances. For all three examples, we're going to assume that you're investing $5,000 a year with an expected 8% rate of return for 30 years. Most financial advisors charge a management fee of about 1 to 2% of total assets under management, but we'll be conservative and say 1% for our fee. You're expected to have earned $612,000. However, you're going to have paid $106,000 in fees for your financial advisor, so your final investment value will actually be $505,000. So what you thought was just a measly 1% management fee actually led to a 17% reduction in your return. Let's look at method two, which is investing through a robo-advisor. This is the option I use for a couple of my investment accounts. It's a great option for beginners to get started with investing because they make it so easy to start. Let's look at how much we'll pay in fees over time with a 0.25% management fee, which is how much my robo-advisor Betterment charges. We'll pay about $29,000 in fees, which is dramatically better than the $106,000 using a financial advisor. This comes to about 5% of our investment portfolio, which again is much better than 17% with method A. Last method we'll look at is if you were to invest on your own through a low-cost brokerage firm like Vanguard. We'll assume that you're putting all of your money in the S&P 500 ETF, which has an annual fee of 0.03%. This is by far the cheapest method because you're only paying about $3,500 in fees over the course of the 30-year investment period. This equates to only about 0.6% of your total investment portfolio, which is even better than the robo-advisor option. So hopefully after seeing those numbers, you'll finally hear me when I say that investing is not that hard. Anybody can learn it, and it's 100% worth your time to learn it to save that kind of money.